Sometimes this is what grief feels like. When I was a child, about 8 years old, I lived with my grandmother while my parents were in Joburg working. When my mother would visit, I would always hear her voice first. I would be coming from school, I would enter my grandmother's yard, and then I would hear this big, booming, lively voice, the voice of my mother. And every time I heard that voice, it was as if the world came alive. The lights went on. It was the best time ever. It was the most fun I ever had. Like the presence of my mother. It was just everything. So I remember I was coming back from school Friday afternoon, and I see a taxi drive past, and I see my mother in the taxi. And I run home because the party is about to begin. I run home and I get to my grandmother's house. There's no voice. And I get into the house. I'm like, where's Mama? My grandmother's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I saw Mama in the taxi. She's here, isn't she? Is she hiding? I look around. She's not there. And my grandmother's like, your mother's not coming. We're not expecting her. But I knew what I saw. I knew that I saw my mother. That entire afternoon, I wait. I think maybe she's delayed. She'll show up, and she doesn't show up. That whole night, she doesn't show up. I go to bed crying, thinking, I saw her. I saw my mother. Where is she? In the morning, at about 10, like my cousin shows up, and my cousin was staying at my actual parents' house with one of our other cousins. And she was like, I'm here to fetch you because your mom is home. And I was like, I knew it. It turns out that my mother was taking my baby sister to a prophet, for healing and stuff. And things took so long that she took a taxi straight back to our actual house. And that's why she couldn't come to my grandmother's house to come and fetch me. And that entire weekend was just the best thing. I had been, through the lowest lows, imagining that like maybe I lost my mind somehow, but my mother was there. And my grief feels like that now, where I run home expecting to hear that big, booming, loving voice, and she's not there. I'm like, no, you're kidding. She's hiding. She's somewhere here. And